Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what are we doing today for Blind Fight Friday? I figured we would go against the battle of the French oak staves. So Penelope comes in at 104 proof. We got it for $62.99. I just happened to pick Architect because it's a 4-year. It's build number 7 because we had more on build number 7 than the other one that we had. And going up against that, we actually went with the old Cask Strength. So this was 110.2 proof. We got it for $64.99. We actually did the old one versus the new one, and the new one to me is just far superior.
What was the proof of Penelope?
104.
Okay.
104. So they're relatively close. Yep, they're relatively close.
Yeah, 110. 110.
So regular Blind Fight Friday rules. Mike leaves the room. I leave the room usually first, but it doesn't matter. He leaves the room. I pour for him. I leave the room. He pours for me. We may or may not be drinking. It all depends on how we pick the bottles. So we may be drinking the same, may not be. So I'm actually quite interested. Spillage. Did you get that? I'm gonna have to zoom in. Try to put zoom in, Tom. Future me, zoom in. But we. I'm gonna actually. I'm kind of curious on seeing which one really. I haven't had this Makers in the longest time. I will tell you that new Makers 46 is out of bounds. How good that one is. Bill's recipe or whatever, the one on the very end. We put them up against each other, and it was leaps and bounds better. But I figured I'd give this one just to see because I haven't drank it, and I figured it's gonna be a future kill bottle coming up soon.
And if he is squeaking, it's because it's chair. He needs to do maintenance.
Nobody was going to notice that until he just pointed that out. See? No squeaks.
He needs to look out.
That's very good, though. I don't think I'm going to dislike either one of these two. These are two very good bottles. I believe he got, when Steve went down to Virginia, because it's now in Massachusetts, but we couldn't find that one for the longest. I thought it was. I thought Steve said it was up here now.
All I've seen is Makers 101 and regular 46.
Which we do have to get a Makers 101, by the way. Put that in your memory bank. Someone asked that against all the other 101s. I'm like, I'm down for that, because I really like the 101. It's not here because I liked it that much. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say glass number 1 is very good.
Yep.
It has a nice French oak. The good thing with the French oak, I'm finding it's a sweeter oak.
It is
a
sweeter.
And I really like that. I do not know what I just drank, though.
I'm going to lean towards Makers.
Okay. I really
First
don't.
sip.
Okay.
It is a sweeter, oakier edge.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to call out which one I'm drinking, but man, glass 1 was phenomenal. It comes off with a nice little caramel.
Wow, those two.
In the beginning, all right, I got to go to glass number 2. I'll come back to glass number 1. I thought I was getting. I'm trying to pick out a hint of a fruit, and then maybe it'll telltale me on which one I'm thinking.
Those two is totally different.
It is way different.
Which I was thinking they were going to be close.
Not even.
No, they're not.
Wow.
It's day and night.
That is interesting. I don't. You don't notice this when you drink them by themselves.
No, not at all.
It's not bad either. It's just not even the same.
I'm thinking they were going to be similar.
Yeah, you and me both. That's why I picked them.
That's all I said. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is crazy. Glass 2 for me is like more earthy, more like I have to go back to glass 1, but I wanted to say there might have been a fruit aspect on the front of it. This one's more earthy and
This one's got like
a deeper, richer.
It's almost now I'm wondering because this one's hanging on.
Well, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't know if it's the proof.
And I don't know, and we may or may not be drinking the same one.
No, I agree with you.
So, but this one, the noses are totally different, and whatever he's getting for a note could be different or same as mine. But this one has a pretty good sparkle when you drink it.
My 2 definitely. It's more earthy, more. I don't want to say dirty, but it's like it's a like this was like like more airy and bright, and this one's more darker. And it's not so much darker, but it's total different in taste. That's crazy. I really would have thought they would be together. All right, I'm gonna go on, one more on this, and then I'm gonna go back to one.
I think I'm gonna have to change.
Oh, you're just gonna go on a proof factor?
Yeah.
Neither here nor there. Which one do I like better is the biggest question. We can go on to this one now.
The suck part is, I thought they were gonna be close, and they're like day and night, flavor and nose. So you're right. Now is which?
My one is way more bright. It's got a fruit in the front, which is weird because that leans me to want to think it's Makers.
It doesn't drink hot though.
It drinks refined. My one drinks. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. My one drinks sub 100. Like my one drinks super soft. Compared to this one, it's harsh. Two is harsh. Two is bringing like heat. Like it brings in a weird. It has a dirty.
It's almost like
flavor.
we're drinking the same thing, but
yeah, we might be drinking the same one. But the weird part is I remember regular makers used to bring me a cherry, and I want to pick that, but
I'm not getting a cherry.
I'm getting like a fruity lightness in that, and where I'm getting a grungy dirtiness in the second one. Not in a bad way. I don't mean grungy dirtiness in a bad way. Like it's a darker, richer.
My two does hit me hotter than my one.
I like everything about one right now. I love the way that tastes.
So now two's nose has changed a little.
I love how it just drinks down. It has a nice viscosity, but there's no elbows going down. It drinks soft and silky on one. Let me go back to two.
Yeah, but see now two goes down nicely, but it still hangs.
Two has like a.
It's got a little fruitiness to it.
No, it might on yours. Oh, on mine, I'm almost getting that grassy aspect, but not in a young way. Just that weird.
They're two different noses by far.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was dirty. Like I'm getting like an earthy aspect in two.
Yeah, see, I'm getting more of that out of one.
We might be drinking opposite. They're both very good, and I'm nitpicking here. I really am. If I wasn't drinking them back to back,
that's the hard part.
Because it totally changes everything.
It's throwing you off.
It really does. It totally changes everything. I really like the dirty grunginess of two, but I think I just like the overall experience of the one. Like it brings like a lighter, brighter, fruity with a smooth, like I know people don't like smooth, but it drinks super soft. The viscosity is the same. This one might hold a little bit more. I think my bottles are switched. I think Penelope might be in my left hand just because of the proof factor.
I'm almost thinking I'm going to stick to my original. I think the bottles are the way they are for me.
And the aspect of it.
It's just now which one do I like?
Even at whatever this one is, it drinks way easier than the second one, but it still holds on as long. The flavor profile stays. This one's hanging on with aggression. This one's just like gliding down your throat with ecstasy. You know what I mean? It's just like niceness. Where this one is like fighting you. I'm not orgasmic over here, if that's where you're going, but like it really is. Like it's a whole.
Trying to do a sex channel.
Yeah. No, this one
don't know how that happened.
Let me try two again, but one is drinking like, oh no, that's nice. Where two is like, it's very good, but it seems rough. You know what I mean? Like it seems like
initially it did, and now it's pretty easy. I don't know. So for me, initially it did seem rough. My first sip.
I gotta say, nose wise, I like one better. It's fruity, it's bright, it's light. Where this one brings me almost to that dirty, grassy hay area on glass 2, whatever glass 2 is. I'm guessing that one is Penelope. I'm just throwing it out there because it drinks softer. But I have no idea which bottle is what. I'm going to tell you exactly. I think I'm leaning. I'm going to take 2 more sips. I think one's bringing even more flavor. It masks the heat with all the taste it has. I'm going to do it one more time. The viscosity is better. The flavor profile, as you roll it on your tongue, it doesn't change flavors. I definitely like one better than 2. I'm guessing
on that.
I think the bottles are switched for me. I'm just gonna guess that. I'm probably 100% wrong. I'm definitely not wrong on which bottle I like, but I definitely like glass 1 over glass 2, whatever it may be.
So your glass 1 was Penelope.
Oh, so
and your glass 2 was
Makers. Okay, so I did pick Penelope over Makers. It just drinks more refined to me. It just drinks. It has a better flavor profile, and it drinks. Mm-hmm. So you picked also glass 1 over glass 2. So your glass 1 on your left-hand side, I should say, is Penelope, and your right-hand side is also Makers.
I had it. I switched it.
Yep.
And I had it there, and I switched it.
So we ended up drinking the same. Right. You just picked. So I picked. So this is a draw because I picked Penelope as my winner, and well, let me do it this way. So this one's.
Didn't you just say
I picked left as my winner?
Right.
Which was Penelope.
Right.
And you picked left as your winner. So Penelope, yeah.
I was going to say it wasn't a draw, right?
It's not a draw.
Yeah.
No, you know what confused me? Because you thought the bottles were mixed. It doesn't matter what we picked for bottles. I was hands down, the winner of this Blind Fight Friday, excuse my confusion, because you thought the bottles were switched, so you just picked the wrong bottles, but it doesn't matter. Penelope was the winner out of this battle. No, and it was really over the overall experience to me. It just drank better.
It did.
It really did. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. It'll be interesting to see this. If you want to see that, leave a comment down below against the new 46 because that actually beat this one too. But well, there you go. Two different flavor profiles.
Oh, absolutely. Which he said they both have an oak stave, but a French oak staves.
Yes, but it doesn't taste anything like each other at all.
And the nose is totally different.
Yeah. Everything about it was totally different in there. So there you go. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below. I do write them down. Unfortunately, a lot of the ones you guys have chose, I drank all the secondary bottles.
Depends what time of the day you send it in.
It's not only the time of the day. It depends on what I'm doing at the time. A lot of times I'll answer people, and I try to remember, but I do my best. A lot of them I do have written down, though, but Mike drank all the secondary bottles, so we have to try to get them back. So
that's a problem.
Yeah, it's an ongoing issue we have on this channel. So that being said, again, leave a comment down below. If you're still here and not subscribed, please consider doing so because over 70% of you guys have not subscribed, and we would love all of you to join our community. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.